notice that certain groups of people in certain different environments from certain different backgrounds have a particular diagnosis. So I'll give you an example. I notice a lot of people that are of African American descent that are females, they're either diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome or they'll have fibromyalgia, number one, heart disease. And so when I did this study about, nutrigenomics, which is the study of how your genes react to the food, nutrition, like how is it interacting? Like genetics has a big play in it because you'll notice Harry, I'm just giving example names, he can eat junk food all day and he's fine. And then you notice that Jessica, she's eating the same food and then she's reacting to it. So the whole nutrigenomics shows why, certain people are reacting to certain foods, etc. So in my case, when I was diagnosed with hypertension, I wasn't living a super poor lifestyle. I was actually exercising. I ran track. I was an athlete, everything. It's just that the way my genes were reacting to a certain type of food was making me flare up, making me not be able to absorb iron, vitamin C, not be able to absorb vitamin D, not be able to absorb certain nutrients because of issues with my body. Like, for instance, a lot of people don't realize the reason why they're deficient in something is because they need a detox. If you have poor, that's why they say gut health, gut health, gut health. And everybody's like, oh, gut, what is this big, this thing on gut health is because if you have a poor gut, you won't be able to absorb the nutrients. So you can take vitamin D all you want, or you can eat spinach all you want. But if your colon is not clean, you won't be able to absorb the nutrients you're eating. So I went to PA school, and PA school is a fast track of like the medical school. So
That's physician assistant.
yes. So,
Okay.
medical doctor goes to school for 4 years undergrad, then they do 4 years medical school, and then whatever the residency is, another 4 years. So a PA, you do all the prerequisites that you would do to get in med school, but instead PA school is 3 years, right? So I went to PA school, and the reason I'm telling you this background is to give grace to the medical doctors, right? Because my doctor is doctor of PhD and doctor of clinical nutrition. So what I want to explain is the reason why I went further is because when I went to PA school, in the conventional style of learning, you don't learn nutrition. I learned about blood disorders. I learned about pharmacology. I learned about different type of drugs and pharmacology. I learned about how to diagnose, recommend, treat. That's it. There was nothing about lifestyle. We learned blood disorders. Like you learn different things. You learn about the body and what causes the disease, because of course, you learn about etiology and etc. You learn what causes the disease, but then the treatment part is when you write the treatment plan and then you refer to the pharmacist, etc. That's it. And then, sometimes here and there you'll have medical doctors will be like, oh, you need to drink more water, or, you need to eat your greens, but it's not specific. So that's the reason why I was like, no, I need to go back to school further, because you're telling someone that, okay, they have high blood pressure. Okay, I'm going to write you the script, and then you're going to take hypertension medication. And then once you take one medication, years down the line, it affects one organ as such. Next thing you know, you're on a cocktail of drugs.
For the full conversation and to join us live each week to participate and get your questions answered, be sure to click that link to join the Mamahood Experience. It costs you nothing to join, but you'll gain everything you need to know to make your mamahood journey just a little easier.